As the name suggests, looks blocks are used to change the appearance or looks of the sprites. You may show or hide, change the color, size, costumes, or graphics effects on the sprites. Blocks to create speech and thought bubbles are also available in looks blocks. Say and think blocks create speech and think bubbles respectively. As the name suggests, you may use these blocks to show that if the sprite is saying something or thinking something. Let's try them. So if you pull this block and click it, it says hello for 2 seconds. You can change the number of seconds, so now it says hello for 5 seconds. There is another block which just says hello, so that will stay forever. Similarly, we have think blocks. So if the sprite is thinking something, you can set the time limit as well, or you can do it without the time limit. Then the switch costume to different costumes, you can switch them. We have used this multiple times in our previous lessons. So it simply switches the costumes. And this next costume block, if you click it, it will switch the next costume. You can also change the size of the sprite. So it says change size by 10. As you can see in the size has gone up to 220. You can also set the size in percentages. If you make it 50%, you can see it has reduced, and you can also see the size has reduced in that field as well. You can also change color effect. So it's changing color effect by 25. Let me make the sprite a bit bigger, so I'm making it 100%. You can also set the color effect to whatever color effect you would like to. Let's make it 10. There are other options as well: color, fisheye, whirl, pixelate. So let's try fisheye and change it to maybe 50. Yeah. So it gives you a wide angle lens effect. Similarly, there is whirl. So there is pixelate, which pixelates the sprite. Then there is mosaic and brightness and ghost. Then there is this clear graphics effect, which you can use to clear any graphic effects that you have made. Let's try mosaic again. Yeah. Let me make it 10. And you can clear the graphics effects at any time. The brightness, as the name suggests, it sets the brightness, so you can change the brightness to whatever you like. And this ghost effect simply sets the transparency of the sprite. Let's try these things with this change color effect by 25. So let's select the ghost effect and change the ghost effect by 25. You can see that it has eventually gone. So that's what the ghost effect does. And if you clear the graphics effects, it's back to the normal. Let's choose another sprite. I've chosen the basketball, and I've put this on top of this sprite, so this is in front. Yeah, so this go to back layer actually takes it back and brings the cat on the front layer. Similarly, you can use the other option, go to front layer. If you click on that, the ball now comes on the front layer. Let's try the show and hide. So I will pull this when green flag clicked button and a repeat block. Then I will pull show and hide blocks. Let's apply a bit of a weight and then show and hide the sprite. So I will put maybe 0.5 seconds. Let's duplicate that. Snap it with show and snap the other one. Yeah, and snap the other one after this show block. So let's repeat this for 10 times and let's try that. So it hides, waits, and it shows. So that's what hide and show blocks do. These blocks at the end, they give you the information. For example, it tells you the costume number. Let's select the cat and see what the costume number is. So costume number is 1 at the minute and backdrop number is also 1. You can also see what the costume name is. So it tells you that the costume name is costume 1. And the size tells you what the size of the sprite is. If I change the size, let's say I make it 65 and I click on it again, so it tells me that the size is 65. So these blocks are used in operator and sensing blocks and control blocks, so a bit advanced. So we will look at them when we get to those topics. So that's pretty much it. It concludes our session. Thank you.